Hello everyone and thank you for tuning into TradeChat. My name is Panzer and today we're going to be talking about all of the World of Warcraft and Blizzard news from the past week or so because I was out of the country, I was on vacation, it wasn't a work trip, I was strictly relaxing and recharging my batteries, so of course there was more Blizzard news in that period of time than there has been in like the last 6 months, but that's okay because we're here to talk about it now, so I hope that you enjoy this video and if you do, remember to rate it thumbs up. Before I get into the Blizzard news, I do want to let you guys know that even though I did just get home, I'm going to be AFK once again the week of February 13th. I'll be in Orlando, Florida, attending the Full Sail University 8th Annual Hall of Fame Week celebration. This is an event which honors and recognizes some of the best and brightest Full Sail University graduates that have achieved amazing success in their careers. It's this huge event. It's so awesome. It's almost like a convention. There's panels and presentations and art and technology demonstrations. There's live music. There's film screenings. There's gaming tournaments. And then the whole thing wraps up with a fancy banquet type thing and red carpet that recognizes and honors the 2017 inductees to the Full Sail University Hall of Fame. While I'm there, I will be posting exclusive behind-the-scenes content on my social media things like Twitter and Facebook, and then once I get home, I will have a whole video sort of documenting the experience, but yeah, I'm just really excited to get to go and participate in this because every time I've ever worked with Full Sail in the past, I've felt so good about it because so many of their graduates go on to have these amazing careers, and I just feel like, you know, if one of my viewers learns about Full Sail because of me and they go on to attend and study and graduate and then they land their dream job, that, you know, even if it's just a teeny tiny part, that I had a part in something really positive and impactful in someone's life, and it feels good, you know, it feels good, man. All sappiness aside, this is an event that is not open to the public, so I sort of had to weasel my way onto the guest list. So if you guys want to crash this party with me, be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter for pictures and stuff like that. I'll also be posting links to live streams so that you can watch all the festivities at home. But regardless, I should still have a normal amount of content on my channel, and I just wanted to keep you in the loop because we're all pals here, and that's what pals do, am I right? Alrighty then, now that we got all that out of the way, let's talk about Blizzard news. And the first thing I want to talk about is the World of Warcraft token, because right now it can be used to purchase more than just WoW game time, which is a change people have been anticipating since BlizzCon 2016, but didn't actually happen until this week. So to kind of TLDR it for you, right now a player can go to Blizzard, they can buy a WoW token for $20, 20 euros, or 15 pounds. They can then take that token, put it on the auction house, and sell it for gold. The player that buys that token for gold will then have the option to either apply it to their World of Warcraft account for 30 days game time or apply it to their Battle.net balance for a set amount of currency. It's 15 US dollars, about 13 euros, or about 10 pounds. That Battle.net currency can be used to purchase just about any digital good in the Blizzard universe. So pets and mounts and aesthetic helmets and stuff like that can be purchased from the pet and mount shop in World of Warcraft. You can buy Overwatch loot boxes, Hearthstone card packs, mounts and skins and stuff like that in Heroes of the Storm. Pretty much anything digital you can buy with that balance, and I think that's amazing. I think this is such a cool way for players to sort of make money and use the time that they spend in World of Warcraft to benefit them in other games or even in just World of Warcraft. I think this is awesome. I don't know the effect it'll have on the economy because I am not an economist. I don't claim to be a gold expert in World of Warcraft, but I am excited for those times that I'm broke and I can make a lot of gold by spending $20 and supporting a company I like, and I'm excited for the times that my cup runneth over in World of Warcraft and I might be able to, you know, spend $15 I wasn't going to spend otherwise on Overwatch crates and stuff like that. I think it is a win-win situation for everyone involved, and the last time I checked, these tokens were selling for a butt ton of gold. I think the last time I looked, it was like 78,000 gold, which it fluctuates based on the market, and I know that people were losing their minds when it first came out. Like I said, I was in Europe when this happened, so I only got to see bits and pieces of it, but apparently the prices were fluctuating like crazy, and then I guess they were sold out for a little while. I don't know how that happens, but they were sold out because they don't want the economy going crazy, I guess. I don't know, but people were losing their minds. They were rioting in the streets. There was madness. There was chaos. Hopefully everybody can get themselves back together, but I'm excited about this. I'm excited to see how this is going to affect the economy and how this is going to affect like the morale in the player base, because people are always like, oh, I want to buy things, but I can't afford things. We don't all have money. And then other people are like, I have so much gold, I don't know what to do with it. I don't know. I just feel like this is an all-around win situation. Blizzard gets money, other people don't have to spend money, other people get gold. I just feel like there are so many wins involved, it's unreal. But I would love to know what you guys think. I would love to know what your experience has been with this so far. And also, if you're curious and you want to keep track of how much that token is selling for, it is on the front page of Wowhead, and you can also use sites like wowtoken.com. Moving on. For the past few years, Blizzard has done a special battle pet that can be purchased in the pet and mount shop, with its proceeds benefiting a charitable organization. This year's pet was Mischief the Fell Kitten, and alongside her was sold a plushie that bared her likeness. Now, during the month of December, I think it was 100% of the battle pet and maybe like 30% of the plushie were donated to the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and the numbers for that just came back, and in the month of December, $2.5 million was raised for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, making Mischief the most charitable pet in World of Warcraft history. In 2015, Bright Paw raised $1.7 million for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. In 2014, Argy raised $1.9 million for the American Red Cross to help fund Ebola relief efforts. In 2013, the Alteric Brew Pup raised $1 million for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. In 2012, the Cinder Kitten raised $2.3 million for the American Red Cross to help fund Superstorm Sandy relief efforts. In 2011, the Cenarian Hatchling raised $1.9 million for the American Red Cross to help fund Japanese earthquake relief. In 2010, the Moonkin Hatchling pet raised $800,000 for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And in 2009, the very first charitable pet, the Pandaren Monk, raised $1.1 million for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. For those of you who were not doing the math as I went along, that means that World of Warcraft players have helped raise over $13.2 million for various charitable organizations just by purchasing adorable little pets. So if you participated in that, make sure you give yourself a little pat on the back because you did good. You did real good. If you're anything like me and you're into cool mounts, then this next thing is totally relevant to your interests. The Primal Flame Saber World of Warcraft mount can be earned by playing 15 games of Heroes of the Storm while you have a friend in your group and you are playing a World of Warcraft hero. To clarify, it doesn't have to be the same friend for all 15 games, and it doesn't matter what hero your friend plays. You just have to play 15 games with a friend in your group while you are playing a World of Warcraft hero. The promotion runs from February 14th to March 14th, and once you've completed it, you will also get the Flames of Judgment mount in Heroes of the Storm and a 10-day stim pack in Heroes of the Storm. So basically, this is the most win-win situation of all time because you get a free mount, another free mount, you're playing a free game, you get a free stim pack. There's just so many free things, and those are my favorite things. Free things are the best things, let's be honest. So upon further thought, I would like to redact my statement about free things being the best things, because while in this specific case, the free stuff is all awesome, there's a lot of situations where the free thing that you get is not good. Like when someone coughs on you in an airport and then you get a cold. That is not a good free thing. That is far from the best thing. Or when you're at the bank and they have a bowl of lollipops out that are intended for little kids, but you take a lollipop because you're a child at heart, and then it's a flavor that you hate. That's not a good free thing. Or when you're speeding on the highway and the cop pulls you over and he gives you a ticket. I mean, until you get to court, that's free, and that is not a good thing at all. So, yeah, I take it back. Free things are not always the best things, but in this case, the free thing is totally awesome. Anyways, on the topic of Heroes of the Storm, the Nexus will be getting a new hero from Overwatch in the form of everyone's favorite wall rider, Lucio, who, by the way, I am trying my very hardest to say his name correctly because my mind knows it's Lucio, but my mouth just wants to say Lucio. even though I know that's wrong. So I'm just trying to referee the conflict between my brain and my mouth, fam, and it's not that easy, but I'm doing my best to say Lucio. Anyways, Lucio's abilities in Heroes of the Storm will be very similar to his abilities in Overwatch, and he will launch with a classic skin, a master skin, and his ribbit skin, all of which will have 3 different color variants. He will be available on live servers soon, TM, and he is currently available to test on the PTR. Speaking of Overwatch, what a transition. Overwatch will also be seeing some changes in the very near future, like a new custom game browser reminiscent to what we have in StarCraft. So you'll be able to create a custom game listed in the browser, and players from all around the world can join up to play with you. There will be permission settings, so you can set it to friends only, invite only, or public, and there'll also be a list of filters so that you can browse by game type or map or whatever you like, really. Still kind of on the topic of custom games, Blizzard announced this week that Capture the Rooster has been the most popular brawl of all time. That means that they have decided they will include it in the arcade as a permanent game mode. On top of that, they will be expanding Capture the Rooster to include additional maps like Nepal, Ilios, and Oasis. Much like Lijiang Tower, these maps will be modified to better suit the Capture the Flag game type. If you would like to try them out, they are available to play now on the Overwatch PTR. One last thing about Overwatch is that when these changes go live, players will be able to earn experience and loot boxes by playing custom games, which is a very welcome change. A very welcome change indeed. And one last thing that I wanted to mention before I wrapped up the video is that the Battle.net beta client has introduced a brand new feature today, and that is Facebook integration. And I know you're probably saying to yourself, Panzer, Facebook integration is already a thing. I mean, I can link my Battle.net account to my Facebook account, and then I can stream my Battle.net games directly to Facebook. Is that or is that not integration? I mean, to be fair, you're not wrong, but this isn't really the same thing. This allows you to connect your Facebook friends list with your Battle.net friends list so that you can see which of your Facebook friends also play Battle.net games. I mean, pending that they connected their Facebook friend list with their Battle.net friend list. I think you get it. You seem like a smart person, and listen, don't shoot the messenger, or in this case, don't be rude to the messenger, because I don't make this up, I just present the information. What you do with it is not my business. So just think of me as like the mailbox. Don't kick me. Stand on top of me and dance nude for tips. All right, I'm sorry. And that is it for this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please thumb it up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section below what your favorite thing from the past week or so was. I would love to hear it. Let me know if I missed anything that I should have talked about, because I'm a person. I make all sorts of mistakes. I make more mistakes than non-mistakes, if we're being honest. I'm like shooting blind. I'm doing my best. I've gotten worse and worse at words as this video's gone on. So thank you for bearing with me and being my pal through all of this, because man, oh man, I am 11 out of 10 right now. I'm gonna go. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I love you all so much. You're in my hearts. I'll see you soon. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.